The most intriguing part of this entire situation is that the excitement surrounding the announcement has not remained limited to a single piece of news. Instead, it has continued evolving hour by hour, almost as though every new conversation creates another layer of mystery for fans to explore. What initially appeared to be a straightforward announcement has transformed into one of the most talked about entertainment stories of the moment, and the intensity of public interest seems to be growing rather than fading. Across countless online communities, supporters have begun revisiting old moments involving Yang Mei Mei and Yulong, searching for details that may have carried hidden significance all along. Videos that once received modest attention are suddenly attracting thousands of new views. Interviews that were previously considered routine are being analyzed with fresh eyes. Even casual interactions that seemed ordinary at the time are now being interpreted as possible clues that something much bigger was unfolding behind the scenes. One particular discussion gaining traction among fans centers on the idea that happiness often reveals itself long before words do. Supporters claim that certain recent appearances by Yang Mei Mei carried an unmistakable glow that now appears easier to understand in hindsight. Others point toward moments when Yulong seemed unusually cheerful, suggesting that perhaps the excitement had become impossible to contain even before the announcement reached the public. Whether these theories are accurate remains impossible to verify, but that has done little to slow the discussions. In fact, uncertainty often makes stories even more compelling. When people do not have all the answers, imagination fills the gaps. Every smile becomes meaningful. Every gesture becomes a potential clue. Every appearance becomes part of a larger narrative that fans are eager to piece together. The emotional dimension of the story has also created an entirely different level of engagement. Rather than focusing solely on celebrity news, many supporters have begun sharing their own experiences and personal memories. Comment sections have become filled with messages from people recalling moments when they received life-changing news of their own. Some describe the excitement of starting a new chapter. Others talk about the joy of family celebrations. These deeply personal reactions have helped transform the story into something that resonates far beyond entertainment. At the center of it all remains Yang Mei Mei. For years, she has built a reputation for elegance, grace, and authenticity. Fans frequently describe her as someone who remains approachable despite the pressures of public life. That reputation has undoubtedly contributed to the overwhelming positivity surrounding the announcement. Many supporters feel as though they are celebrating the milestone alongside someone they genuinely admire. The flood of congratulatory messages continues to grow by the day. Some fans have created artwork inspired by the news. Others have edited tribute videos highlighting memorable moments throughout her career. Several fan pages have dedicated entire posts to celebrating what they describe as one of the happiest developments they have witnessed in recent years. The creativity of supporters appears limitless. Every hour seems to bring new content, new discussions, and new expressions of excitement. Meanwhile, Yulong has become the subject of countless conversations in his own right. The fascination surrounding his reaction shows no signs of slowing down. Many supporters believe his response revealed a side of him that the public rarely gets to see. While he has always been respected for his professionalism and composure, fans are now discussing his emotional side with renewed interest. Some observers claim that genuine happiness cannot be hidden. Others insist that his expression spoke louder than words. The internet, of course, has embraced these discussions wholeheartedly. Screenshots continue circulating. Reaction compilations continue appearing. Fan edits continue attracting thousands of views. Every detail fuels another round of speculation. What makes this especially interesting is the contrast between expectation and reality. Many people expected a calm response. What they believe they witnessed instead was something far more emotional. That contrast has become one of the defining aspects of the story. Unexpected moments often leave the strongest impressions. And this announcement has been filled with unexpected moments. The timing of the revelation has also sparked considerable discussion. Supporters have begun wondering whether there were specific reasons for choosing this particular moment to share the news. Some believe the timing reflects careful planning. Others think it may simply have been the right moment for such an important announcement. Theories continue multiplying. Questions continue emerging. Interest continues growing. In today's digital world, few stories manage to sustain attention for extended periods. Headlines appear and disappear with remarkable speed. Public interest shifts constantly. Yet this story appears to possess something rare: momentum. Every conversation generates another conversation. Every reaction inspires additional reactions. Every update creates fresh anticipation. The result is a news cycle that seems determined to keep expanding. As excitement spreads, industry observers have begun commenting on the broader cultural impact of the announcement. They point out that audiences are increasingly drawn to stories that feel authentic and emotionally meaningful. In a landscape crowded with headlines competing for attention, genuine life milestones often stand out because they connect with universal human experiences. The possibility of welcoming a child represents hope. It represents change. It represents the beginning of a new journey. Those themes resonate across generations. They transcend language barriers. They connect with audiences regardless of background. That may explain why the announcement has attracted such widespread interest. People see something relatable within the story. Something that reminds them of their own dreams, families, and aspirations. The emotional investment surrounding Yang Mei Mei and Yu Long has reached a level that few could have predicted. Even individuals who were previously unfamiliar with either personality are becoming curious. Searches related to both names have reportedly increased dramatically. Social media engagement remains exceptionally high. Discussion forums continue filling with new comments. The appetite for updates appears endless. Adding to the intrigue is the possibility that this announcement may represent only the beginning of a much larger chapter. Fans are already imagining future milestones. They wonder about future appearances. They speculate about future announcements. They discuss countless possibilities. The imagination of devoted supporters has become one of the driving forces behind the story's continued popularity. Every possible scenario becomes a topic of discussion. Every possibility generates excitement. Every prediction attracts attention. Of course, not all conversations revolve around speculation. Many fans have emphasized the importance of simply celebrating the moment itself. They argue that the announcement deserves appreciation without the pressure of endless theories. These supporters focus on sending positive messages and expressing support for whatever lies ahead. Their comments have contributed to the overwhelmingly warm atmosphere surrounding the news. The positivity has become one of the story's defining characteristics. In a digital environment often dominated by controversy, the widespread enthusiasm has stood out. People appear genuinely happy. They appear genuinely excited. They appear eager to celebrate alongside Yang Mei Mei and Yu Long. That collective sense of joy has become impossible to ignore. As the days continue unfolding, attention remains firmly fixed on every development. Even the smallest update attracts immediate interest. Photographs generate headlines. Public appearances spark discussions. Simple gestures become major talking points. The level of scrutiny reflects just how invested audiences have become. Some fans have even begun referring to this period as a historic moment within the fandom. While such descriptions may sound dramatic, they highlight the emotional significance many supporters attach to the announcement. For them, this is more than entertainment news. It is a milestone, a memory, a moment they believe they will remember for years. Another fascinating aspect of the situation involves the way different generations of fans are reacting. Longtime supporters often speak from a perspective shaped by years of following careers, achievements, and public appearances. Newer fans approach the story with fresh enthusiasm. The combination has created a uniquely energetic atmosphere. People from different backgrounds are engaging in the same conversations, sharing the same excitement, celebrating the same news. Few stories manage to unite audiences in quite the same way. The mystery surrounding future developments continues to fuel anticipation. Will there be another announcement? Will additional details emerge? Will fans receive a glimpse into the next phase of the journey? No one seems certain. And perhaps that uncertainty is exactly what keeps people returning for more. The unknown remains incredibly powerful. It encourages curiosity. It inspires discussion. It keeps audiences engaged. For Yang Mei Mei and Yu Long, the current wave of attention represents one of the most significant moments either has experienced in recent memory. Their names dominate conversations. Their story dominates headlines. Their future has become a subject of fascination for millions. As supporters continue celebrating, one thing becomes increasingly clear. The announcement has evolved into far more than a single piece of news. It has become an ongoing story, a developing narrative, a chapter that feels alive with possibility. Every passing day seems capable of introducing a new twist, a new revelation, or a new reason for fans to celebrate. And that anticipation may be the most captivating element of all. Because while many questions remain unanswered, one fact is impossible to deny: the world is watching closely, eager to see what happens next, eager to witness the next unforgettable moment, and eager to discover how this remarkable journey continues to unfold in ways that few could have imagined when the first shocking announcement sent the internet into a frenzy. The excitement continues building, the discussions continue expanding, and the fascination surrounding Yang Mei Mei and Yu Long shows absolutely no sign of slowing down as millions wait for the next chapter of a story that has already captured hearts across the globe.